We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Standing in, Tim LeCastro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Arizona. The second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Popped up. Santana handles it for the first out of the game. At the plate, Adam Frazier.
The third baseman, Adam Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Ripped on the ground to first. Santana has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Nico Horner.
A ball and a strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
LeCastro backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Aristides Aquino, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
All even now, 2-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Batting fourth.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson.
Line towards center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. First offering on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Savali has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
The 2-2 one more time. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
So we got him looking there. Charlie Blackmon goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. In the air to center. Marisnik is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a flare out toward right center. Aquino is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in now, Danny Santana. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Franco on at first, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. There is Ahmed. Out. To second for 1. Out. On to first. A double play. Ready now, Mike Zunino. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Kelly is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Robbie Grossman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Aquino is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping up now, Carson Kelly. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And it's fouled away. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Another one sent foul. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Carson Kelly is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Savali. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Nico Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Tim LaCastro, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Joe's bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So here's Adam Frazier. Popped him up. Santana has a play. 1 out. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings up Mike Trout. From the belt, the pitch, a pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
That counts 1-1.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath.
Swung on and belted. Here's Charlie Blackman now.
batting, right fielder.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
The 0-2 delivery. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in now, Aristides Aquino. He reached on a single in his first try. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Nelson Cruz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Nick Ahmed. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here comes the first pitch.
Robbie.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting. The catcher. Carson.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3 balls and a strike to Carson Kelly.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Gallen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Tim LeCastro. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And no one will get this one. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play. And set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Now batting.
Striding in, Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 1-0 the count. Comes set, now the pitch. And this one gets away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The catcher.
So here's Mike Zunino. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Jake Marisnick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Marisnick.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 to him now. First and second now, 1 man out. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Alex Dickerson will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Outside, 2-1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Nico Horner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. So the bases are loaded here, two men gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side. Melvin Adone takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 72.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he popped him up. Left fielder coming on, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. Fastball just inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 2-2. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready to take his hacks again, Mike Trout, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. In there, 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Adone, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Bouncer to the left side. Dozier fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Ready once again, Christian Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set, here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. To the plate now, Maikel Franco. And it's grounded just foul down the line. ball one.
One strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cruz is on his way home. He comes across to score, and the Giants have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny Santana.
Into the box, Danny Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. High and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Now in the box, Jake Marisnick. It was a walk in his last trip. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Robbie Grossman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Carson Kelly, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Aquino is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Wilmer Flores is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Wilmer Flores.
Hit to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nico Horner. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Trevor Cahill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53. Trevor Cahill. Hitting for Arizona. Number 9. John Jay.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim LaCastro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Now batting. Third base.
In now, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike 1. Drilled to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a rather easy first out. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Trout on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Santana. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Trout giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Number 19. Charlie Blackmon.
Reyes Maranta takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54. Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting. The first base.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ball.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Maranta, a native of the Dominican Republic. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 27.
Nope.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
No one, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the stretch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Grossman. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Marisnik is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Arizona, number 21, Steven Vogt.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Ball 1.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to